They're not paying attention to the storytelling. They're just like, I can't kill enemies. How I kill enemy faster? How I make buttons go boom? How big things go boom? Button mash. Big tittied anime bitches. Where are my big tittied anime bitches? Where are my big explosions? I remember playing Zork, and I didn't enjoy it as much because I was already at that point. I was already playing like Police Quest, Space Quest, Quest for Glory. I was already playing point-and-click adventure games by that point, and I went back and I played Zork, and it was fun, but it wasn't as fun as being able to click and move and yeah. The heroic narrative has been overplayed and distorted into a kill everything thing. You're not wrong. Was there a life thing back there that I missed? Hang on. I totally didn't see that. No! Jump into the water, you dumbass. Oh, it put me all the way back in the mainland. Hang on. Oh, there is some stuff over there. Oh, there's 2 floofs. I didn't even see that. Oh, this is gonna get me killed. I'm not good at platforming. Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, I thought those were floofs. Thanks. That was a good tip. I would not have seen this. Get a little Twitter pated. Oh, I did it too late.
go to the church.
Alright, that was the way I came in. I don't think there's anything else in here. I think the kids of today too it would be impossible for them to enjoy a game like Myst. Oh, you have to do it all in one go. So otherwise it resets. So okay, we gotta go 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 go. Woo!
Jeez, I felt that in my chest.
That is a big ass gator.
What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
Oh, he's missing part of its snout too. Oh, he's got one of those things in his mouth.
You said he'd run
The
away.
corruption
I might have
things.
been misinformed.
I might have been misinformed. Just maybe.
To find the mall, Hazel heads closer to the river bend where her house must have washed away. The closer we got, the more I remembered those tales about gators as big as houses. But I always thought folks were exaggerating. Hazel had to cross a flooded line to reach the bend in the river. Where they
Full
passed,
Throttle was another game that
and an
did
old
music,
friend
that
rose
blended
up like
music
sunken
together
seagulls.
with the
But the
gameplay.
terrorizing legend of Two-Toed Tom still cast a chilling shadow over us.
They actually had the band no longer exists, but they had
While
a band from
Two-Toed Tom
California
might have
that,
stirred up a mess round these
I think they were from California, who did all the
The
music for the
storm
game.
sure done
The main
fall
theme.
worse.
I actually wanted to play the remastered edition on stream, but it's all like everything was getting flagged by YouTube for copyright stuff, so it's like I can't monetize it. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna play that. If I didn't need the revenue from the ads, I wouldn't care, but I'm not big enough. I don't
You
make enough
kicking it
money
out
for
again?
subscriptions and stuff.
No.
I stopped
You
paying
know how the
attention
water
to the
starts
ad
to smell
revenue.
like pig shit? Well, I'm breathing that.
But Full Throttle is a phenomenal game, and
That's
the
nasty.
remastered edition that came out a few years ago from Double
Mm.
Fine,
Ugh.
highly
The flooding
recommend
must
that.
have
It's on
overflowed the hog farm
Xbox.
sewage again.
Get it on your PC.
Your house might have got caught on that away, where the river bends down. But you'll have to go over Two-Toed Tom's stomping grounds to get there.
Oh shit! Ain't there another way around?
But we was gonna have to deal with all manners of critters, darling. The straightest way to your mama is through there.
Yeah, it's the biker game, Queen Blueface. Yep,
And, try
Mark
not to
Hamill,
get AIDS.
phenomenal voice cast.
Time to fill the bottle and deal with that giant gator.
Fill the bottle and deal with the giant gator. Somebody said earlier the cow on the rooftop was probably a throwback to Twister. I didn't even consider that. I did play, dude. I've talked about this before, Hector. Wing Commander 3 and 4 for me in the that was their late 90s on the PlayStation. Those games were so fucking awesome. Um, it was during that era of when they were bringing all these major actors from film and television and putting them on green screens and having them do video games. And so seeing Mark Hamill, Malcolm McDowell, Jonathan Rhys Davies, John Rhys Davies, like all of these famous actors that I loved from films. 3 and 4, Wing Commander 3 and 4 are like the best in the franchise for that reason, because it was at the peak of like we're gonna spend millions of dollars to bring all these actors in and capitalize on this new storytelling format. Yeah, I loved those games, which is why I'm so excited for um, Star Citizen's final version of Squadron 42. I don't really care about the Star Citizen online shit, but Squadron 42 I've been interested in forever. That's why I backed the Kickstarter, 12 years ago or whatever. It was because I liked those games. I liked. You could crucify me for this if you want. I liked the Wing Commander movie that Chris Roberts did. It's cheesy. It's cheesy. It's Freddie Prinze Jr. and it's a cheesy sci-fi. It's like a B-rated sci-fi movie, and it's still fun to watch. You know. Um, so yeah, I love the Wing Commander series, but especially 3 and 4. Those. That was too because when I was playing those, I was a teenager. Like the nostalgia is a hell of a drug. I wouldn't go back and play them now because the gameplay is horribly outdated. But even just going back and watching the cutscenes on YouTube is entertaining because there were actors doing what they do good. Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. We just played that about 3 years ago for my point and click series on YouTube. I used to play a lot of point and click games on this channel when I was just building up the channel at the beginning. Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name right now. He does a lot of D&D now, and he was the Scooby-Doo guy, and I can't remember his name. I'm going to have to go Google it here in a minute if it doesn't come to me. I just watched an interview with him 2 nights ago as well. I'm going to go look it up. Matthew Lillard. Matthew Lillard was in that with Freddie Prinze Jr. I liked the Wing Commander movie. I thought it was fun. Gabriel Knight would be a fun. I would love to see a Gabriel Knight TV series, and I think it would work extremely well. I think it could be done, but it would have to be a series. It couldn't be a film. I think if they took Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father, and did an 8-episode Netflix series or Amazon series, it would work. It would work.
Is that from our house? Crouton? I never thought I'd be so glad to see you. You're the only thing I have left of my mama. Until I find her. Which I will. What's this?
Oh yeah.
I don't believe this. And this ain't even the weirdest thing I've seen today. I guess you didn't like being lost and alone either, did you? Maybe you can
And
help
somewhere
me.
in the
You can
universe,
scooch into small spaces, I can.
this whole scene is making Asmongold cringe. You know why? Because it's designed for people who still have an inner child that's alive and well and thriving, and who loves to be entertained. Press RB to control Crouton. Press again to switch back to Hazel. Use Crouton to access areas Hazel cannot reach and interact with various objects. You can explore burrows. He'll call out burrows or hidden paths. You can also hold him and then throw him. Damn, you could do a lot with this little guy. Alright, well, let's start with the burrow. Ah. So that's he's gonna dispel that. I do wish I could have those lyrics on screen because I can't make out everything that they're saying. Some of it, yes. Okay. Alright. Well, we're obviously getting into a new story. Preacher Jolene! Prospero Ministry. Sunday sing-alongs. Tickets, $4. Jesus. All are welcome, but only if you pay. Hey, Moo Moo. Oh, she's over there like with like a puppet. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take my crouton. Oh, how do I unsummon him? Oh, you hold it. Okay, and she flips. Okay. The low strumming of that guitar in the background is ominous. Oh, can I like totally send him over there to like... He's like getting all spinny, sick. No, he fell in the water and died. Sorry, buddy. Press and throw crouton on explosive mushrooms. Okay. Poor guy, I sacrificed him to the mushroom god. God demands his. I thought. Didn't you mean tithe, Hector? God demands his tithe, right? Not his bribe. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. The Hobbit hole was back a ways. We already went down it.
That hurricane really made a mess of things.
But there may be some more Hobbit holes eventually. Oh, there's a gator.
What are you so excited about?
Oh, so I blew up the door. Or I blew a hole in the door. And he's gonna sacrifice himself. So that'll dispel this. Very cool. Okay, so we got another little aspect of storytelling here. Oh, fuck! Didn't see that till too late. No, I did that too soon.
Gotta start filling up this here bottle.
Yeah, alright, so we're gonna get a brand new story here. I don't know what this one's related to. You know what? I forgot to go back and check on Rhubarb, to be honest with you, after we did the Benji storyline, and I wonder if I missed something by not going back and talking to him. Like, I didn't even think about that. Because I think we could have, because some of the stuff in this game has been point of no return. You can't go back and because the way gets blocked. I never thought to go back and check on Rhubarb after we did the Benji storyline. Did I ever go get my second cup of coffee? I don't think I did. I'm going to be right back, everybody, before we do anything else. Dude, every season of True Detective has been awesome. You just reminded me, I need to go back and watch the most recent season, which I think was up in Alaska or something with Jodie Foster. I haven't watched it yet. The first season was phenomenal. I mean, they're all good, but definitely that first season with McConaughey and Harrelson, set in the deep south. My uncle, who's no longer around, had a fascination with the South and voodoo. Man, this is making me want to go back and replay Gabriel Knight: Sins of the Fathers again. I just wish that's a series where it's like the remaster is not as good as the original because it just, I don't know, I like the original more, but I think you could go back and play because the original had Mark Hamill, Tim Curry. Like, if you've never played the original Gabriel Knight: Sins of the Fathers, it's not. It is a step back graphically, but the music, the story, the puzzles, it's a good game. But that's also one of those nostalgia games where I'm happy to admit that I have such fond memories of that game.
You ain't slick. I see you.
Is that a rattlesnake? Some sort of a snake.
You over there?
Woo!
I think he's enjoying that a bit too much.
Oh, I should have used my parachute. Oh, there's definitely something up in there. I bet I have to put him right there. Oh, I totally missed one of those stone cairn things back. I totally missed one. I know where it was, too. It was underneath a box. I saw it glowing, and I was like, what is that? And I didn't even think to send him in. So I missed out on 5 floofs. Damn it. It's probably the 5 that I need to take the next ability, right? Ooh, Crouton has the ability. When Crouton's control ends, it sets off a strand blast. Oh, but that's assuming I use him to control things, which I may never do. I don't know. Uh, dude, I love how the Hazel thing is getting creepier and creepier the further we get into the game. Like, first started out, every time I do the strand, it'd be like, Hazel! Be, you know, sort of, come hither. And it's starting to get more sinister as we've gotten deeper into the game.
Oh, shit! You can body snatch, Hank.
Woo! Oh, there's a time limit. Is he still controlling things?
Two-Toed Tom wasn't always a giant alligator. He started out as a pet of old Farmer Swoops, who'd starve his own kin so they'd behave. Tom's trouble began when Jolene Swope started earning. Old Farmer Swope knew it was a matter of time before she'd run away.
That was Preacher Jolene from way back.